Drake's organizing a rifle drop near the new CCC building. I'll keep you posted. Get going.
I feel like Celeste's story would have been more interesting, not just if they included her as a character more often, but also, like, and I hate to keep harping on this, but if they brought back the idea of the Mirror's Edge, like, I like the idea that the runners are in a really tenuous situation where they're not quite accepted by the underground, or they're not quite accepted, they're obviously not accepted by the powers that be in the government, and, you know, Celeste is saying that center can't hold, and she'd rather be, you know, posh working for evil than you know, risk every day not knowing if there's going to be a tomorrow for her career. That would have made it at least interesting and empathetic instead of you got
what
shot.
Just happened?
Sniper laser.
Get away from him, Faith.
I mean, really, what you're, you know, Josh, Chris, that's a really good comment, and that's absolutely true. But you could have actually stopped at the story with Celeste would be really good if they included a story, because there isn't one. There's an event. There's like one event, which is, so the premise is Celeste is your friend. The event is Celeste was working for the other side. That's it. There's no story.
Oh.
The chasing.
It would be cool if this let me. See, I don't understand why I got insta-killed by that one shock, because as you can see, those shocks are not... Whoa, that's not the way we're going. Okay.
But I like these chase sequences because they focus on movement and running around a lot.
Alright, where the fuck
shit.
are we going
These
here?
ninjas just came out of nowhere. Oh, yeah. See, okay, if they made it a Johnny Mnemonic game, then they could just go full garbage William Gibson and make them all ninjas. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, just lean into it. Right now, these are just like biker dudes with kicks.
Oh, fucking think about it. We could be a ninja right now if this was a Johnny Mnemonic game.
And if we had like some sort of augment that would like help us move, like Spider-Man or something like that across the city. Not necessarily Spider-Man, but like movement-enhancing augments.
Okay, a power
I find it
where you turn
ironic that
invisible for like 1 second, and then you enact it like you're going at high speed and there's like a rooftop full of cops, and you hit the rooftop, activate the power, sprint past them at maximum speed and disappear like over the ledge before they have a chance, but the power has a chance to wear off and they have a chance to see you. Yes, that would be a gameplay bonus.
Let's make this game.
It almost feels like whatever happened in production resulted in an almost Destiny-esque level of little tiny story fragments that don't mean anything left over. Like, when we were just in that elevator and they were talking about the November riots, and I don't know if that's meant to be the riots where your parents protested that were mentioned in the opening.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that was the November riots was the thing with your parents, yeah.
I think it was
but they don't... But they don't ever bring it back up. It's just sort of like, yeah, there were November riots, and that happened, and that made an underground, but you're never going to see them. We have to solve your sister's murder, or your sister's false accusation of murder.
I do find it kind of hilarious that these ninja cops are significantly less dangerous than SWAT guys in body armor with machine guns.
What were you saying, Alex?
Oh, I was just saying, like, that was probably... I bet you they had, like, a more deep story, and I think it was probably the first thing to cut, because, like, that's not what's going to sell this game. It's going to be the movement and the gameplay.
I was just actually... has, like, a Stevenson or Gibson typewriter actually written, like, any cyberpunk novels where Black Friday is just, like, this apocalyptic event in the future? Or like the hyper-capitalist society has just produced actual syndicates of armed people who like seize the best deals by force and distribute it among their constituents.
Drake says Krieg's just that right at the top of the atrium you're about to reach.
Seems
I like how
sort of
avian flu is a thing there.
Well, there's some birds. Fuck
the
up
best
those
segment
birds.
in the game right here.
Do it for America.
I believe this is the start.
They don't ever actually confirm that this is America.
I mean, it's pretty heavily implied.
Everybody talks like an American. It could be Canada, I guess. I mean, it could be Canada.
Yeah.
Montreal, isn't it?
It looks warm. So
Fuck
I'm
it,
gonna
it's
say probably
Canada.
not Canada.
There's too many guns around for it to be Canada.
Yeah, but you don't have any of the guns. It's only the police state.
Yeah, I guess in that case we get
Oh,
taken
right.
over pretty easily.
Like, that's how you know this game isn't set in America, because Faith doesn't have a gun.
This is both one of the best and worst parts of the game. I love
Oh, this is by far the best part of the game.
being able to do this feels so rewarding. Being able to climb up this entire tower, but if you screw up, yeah, that happens.
Thank you, Josh, for dying at that precise moment.
Oh,
That
perfect.
must have been very hard for you.
Jumped too early there.
I'm
Okay, don't
anti-tower
decide.
in game. I hate
No.
towers. I don't want to climb them unless I get, even if I get a nice vista at the end. I'm like, no, it's too much work.
How do you feel about Breath of the Wild?
Oh, I love that because there's so many different ways to approach it.
What about fighting
And
your way
like,
down the
I've
tower?
never fallen off really anything and had to restart.
Oh, that's
because
gonna be bad.
There's so many ways to recover.
So how do
Although
you
there are a
feel
lot
about-
of times where I'm climbing something and I'm just sitting there for 5 minutes and it's kind of boring, but you know.
Snake it. So how do you feel about working your way down towers?
That's fine.
I
I'm cool
just-
with that.
Josh is really good at
No.
working his way down towers. We've been watching him do it all night.
This is one of those like sequences where you're kind of puzzle solving your way up this
See?
tower rather than.
And that's where the game
See?
doesn't know what it wants to be. Do you want it to go fast? Well, don't make it all puzzles. If you want it to go,
Oh, right,
you know,
okay, I
be
know what
methodical,
you're doing.
make better puzzles.
I remember this now. Okay.
Yeah, at this point,
I think
Josh's
that the
distance
pa-
traveled downward is much higher than his distance traveled upward.
We keep going the same.
But I hit it.
See, the path
Right.
should be really obvious. You should know right away by looking where you're going,
Oh my God.
where you're going to be jumping, and where you need to be going. But then it should be challenging. It shouldn't just be something that you can, like,
Yeah,
masterfully do, unless you're good at the
Escher
game.
Tower. Josh, have you is that not actually just like the same jump? No, there you go.
I feel bad.
See, it's just a matter
We're-
of figuring out what the route is.
We're doing a really bad job of selling people in this game, I think, but it really is satisfying and fun. Just don't listen to Josh. Don't pay attention to the way Josh is playing.
Well, I mean, the game is not a full like $60 game or anything. I don't know what its price
It
point
was
is
when it
now,
came out.
but
Juked a little bit there.
well, I would not have bought this for $60 myself. But like for whatever price point it is now, like it's probably like 20. I would buy it for $20 if I hadn't already played through some of it and watched it like this.
I bought it for $20. I thought that was a pretty good value.
Feels like a good price point for me, but not $60. I wouldn't do that.
I brought this up before, but it was this game was released right around the time where $60 became the new normal, so they were very
Yeah.
cognizant, I think, of the concern about is this going to be quote unquote enough.
Oh,
And
right.
then we're also talking about it in the future now, where like indie games have ruined my,
Oh, fuck.
or at least changed significantly my sort of thoughts on what value is in games. Like I've been playing this colony survival game that's $17. I've been playing it all day and I love it. But something like Mirror's Edge,
I may be in
I could probably beat
a bit of a
this
pickle here.
in like 2 days,
How did you
and
even
I
manage
would
this?
be done.
I don't know
No,
exactly.
I stopped paying
I'm
attention
pretty
to
sure
like
you're not
think
even
about
supposed
what
to
I
be
was
able to
gonna
get
say.
here.
I don't know how
No,
you
you're
got
not.
Take note, speedrunners. Another nice shortcut.
there. Yeah.
I'm not
You'll
sure
figure it
that
out from there, I'm
leads
sure.
anywhere, but
For all the speedrunners who are watching us.
I don't know about speedrunners. Is there such a thing
Where'd
as
the music
dumb
go?
runners?
Get it back.
I think we just invented it. So can you patent
Oh,
that real
like
quick?
you would do so much better in this level right now.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah. Yeah, let's not look at my playtime divide by the number of times I've played the game. Let's not do that.
Near you. Quick route to the sniper position.
You were going for all the secrets, right?
Yeah, I found this one secret where when you hit the ground at 90 miles an hour, your teeth explode.
The heck am I? Oh.
Should be something.
You know, it occurs to me, there's probably a simpler way to get across this.
Hoverboard.
Which is to just jump.
Some kind of vent
I like your idea.
to the sniper
Springy
Can we get a
shoes.
hoverboard?
You need to call Acme.
Yeah, the moon shoes that we had in the 90s. You remember those moon
See,
shoes?
that's a
those suck.
platforming
Ridiculous.
segment back there in
Oh, yeah.
the
Those
vein
did
of
suck.
like Super Mario. And like
Yeah,
you're
but it
not
worked.
supposed to not die there. Like, and it's pretty clear by the liberal checkpoints that that's the way it's supposed to be done.
See, Chris, those sucked, and Josh sucks, so those will go along well together.
I was promised
It's a
like
little bit of
light
what?
moon gravity, and as soon as I went to use them, my feet would immediately just hit the ground beneath them. So you can't jump them.
What are you talking about?
Moon shoes.
Moon shoes.
Oh,
Get with the
moon
program,
shoes.
Josh. Moon shoes.
Okay.
Now it's time for the less good part. Are we gonna do the thing where we? Oh god.
Well, that was an efficient way to get down here, actually, as it turns out.
going for the engine.
Are we gonna
Take
try to
notes,
get the giant
speedrunners.
Yeah, channel account.
rat or whatever? Or are
What?
we just gonna
No. Giant rat? What?
What's your status?
the Easter egg that's here?
Oh, crap.
Looking good. Route is clear.
How-
You shoot the rat, what happens?
Oh, F.
Oh, something happens with the parade, doesn't it? If you shoot the rat.
You have to shoot the center circle of that red and white thing
Not sure. Put your foot
Oh,
down, though.
okay.
after you
Can
shoot
you
the
shoot
convoy.
the pedestrian?
I thought I had it when I started swerving.
Get to it and get that convoy in
You
your sight.
can, but like,
Convoy is slowing it down.
like stuff immediately goes bad, I believe.
I'm gonna patch you into the CPF channel the convoy's using.
These are some weirdly similar pedestrians.
Over.
So as soon as this,
Disable variation.
as soon as
Those
they
hands.
shoot the center circle, that yep,
Right.
and you get a giant rat.
Did not give me a giant rat.
No, the center circle
Sure. Put your foot
of that
down.
sign back there. The red, the white circles inside the. Damn it! You
Oh,
missed
I
it.
see it.
I'm
You mean
not.
the C?
That convoy in your sight.
There's a C.
Oh,
No,
I.
is that
s-
Try going for
Oh, no, I know what
This.
patch you into the CPF.
That, yeah, the center circle and that. But you have to do it after the convoy's out, I think, and then the rat
What's your
comes.
status? Over.
I'm trying to remember what you're supposed to do to actually knock out the convoy.
Route is clear.
You did it like twice?
Come on, John. Come.
Do you have to like hit the tires? Oh, there we go. I got it.
That's good, because I was getting pretty tired of you messing around.
Oh.
Get
Oh, well.
that, Ruts? I'm coming for you.
All right, where do I receive my giant rat prize?
It's supposed to go down the you know what,
They know where you are.
the street.
The what?
The street.
I don't see a giant rat out there.
It runs
Didn't
down
happen.
the street. I think. Never mind.
Probably
Let's
not
just move
worth
on.
it.
Go YouTube it, kids. Find.
This is
What is
Find
that
better YouTubers.
perfectly hovering helicopter there?
Well, that's what helicopters do, to be fair.
All right, this is the combat sequence I've been concerned about. It's this and then the shard are really the only two left, and
I actually thought this was a fun combat sequence, I admit.
Oh. Trying
like, this really feels like you're in the thick of something.
Not it. Let me...
This feels like you're in the thick of, like, an actual police action. Like, I could dig it.
The bees are back.
Let me...
See, even though Josh fucked that up a little bit, it looked really cool.
Where am I going?
You have to get out of the building, out the front
Oh,
door.
I'm going the other way. Okay, right. I remember getting stuck there before with that. Yeah.
Okay, Josh, you're gonna want to look for a little black circle at the end of the barrel. Just run towards it.
Thanks, Rex.
Cool.
Whoa! that had an unintended effect. Imagine being that guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
I did not. What? That guy looked like he got lost.
I love these cops because they look like the support troopers
Oh no!
from...
No! That's his head! This game doesn't like me Goomba stomping. It's not.
They
not
look like the guys
playing
from
that game well.
Spaceballs, is what they look like.
That was impressive,
Yeah.
Josh.
Surrounded by assholes.
Are you sure she's not wearing moon boots? When she jumps on those guys, boy oh.
They're still wearing moon boots,
Boy,
they just, like, shine their helmets with butter before they go out.
Oh!
They
out
took
the
your
door.
advice. They heard you, Rutscar, and they have bananas on their heads. Black painted bananas so you can't see them.
Okay, how is it
See,
that
that
they
didn't even take
give
as long
you,
as the
like...
boat.
How is it they give you a level end when you get into a slow-ass revolving door?
That's got a car on the other side of it, so you can't even get out of it.
Also,
end
you're
scene.
right
All those
outside
cops
now, but
disappeared.
Kate,
apparently- Yup.
Faith, easy.
Lack of continuity between the
Effie,
cutscenes
I
and the
can't believe you've
gameplay?
done all this.
What? We've only seen two critical examples of that in 3 critical examples of that in one
Take
play
this.
session.
It's Merc. He's a friend. He'll guide you away from here. I'll lead the blues away. Come and find you later.
Wait, what's
okay?
it called when the story of a game really doesn't mesh with the gameplay mechanics? I forget.
No, don't do it.
Anyone remember? Can anybody?
Don't.
It's a
anybody-
trap.
I think Chris knows something about that. Oh no, something happened to the air conditioning thing.
So, for the record, we just gave our sister, who is a cop, the mic to find Merc and have him lead her out of there. And then it cuts to a scene where Merc has been killed or his place has been raided.
Merc.
How are we not to assume that her sister was involved in this?
They took Kate.
I mean, she wasn't.
I get
because
the impression that, like,
Where'd they go?
Kate at this point wouldn't do that.
Right, and that's sort of what the game leans on, is just the idea that, you know, she's a good person and these are the good guys, so therefore that wouldn't happen. But from an editing perspective,
Let me get
here,
this.
it's
Yeah.
Merc. Go, he'll talk to you. I'll go get rid of the cops. And then you come here and it's like,
I'm sorry.
he got raided.
I'm so sorry.
I really
It's
like the
not
idea
nice.
that this touching moment is happening where he's bleeding out in your arms, and like 3 floors down, there's some office going, sure is hot in this building today.
It almost feels like there was supposed to be another level in between these two cutscenes where Faith leads the police away. I don't know.
Because this is it, right? We're at the Shard now. This is the last level.
Yep.